And then the last thing I have here, and this actually came from kind of a discussion that our friend Charlie and I were having on the Twitter. There, when AEW was down in Australia this past week, there was a video that came to light of um AEW superstars. Like, there's a house show down in Australia. I don't know if this was post show, middle of the show, but AEW superstars, heels and faces, in the ring together, dancing, having a good time. And a comment from somebody on Twitter had said, AEW haters are really upset at this. Wrestlers having fun. Oh, the humanity. Long live AEW. I said, if some AEW fans saw WWE superstars doing this, they would hate it and blast WWE for being childish and dumb. My point was, some fans on both sides are shitty, and like, maybe we should just enjoy wrestling and the fun that it can bring. And listener, friend of the show, Charlie, said, only thing that bothers me is heels and baby faces in the ring together. Yes, kayfabe is not what it used to be, but still lie to me about it. So, and my point was to him is that, like, this is a cameras not running moment. Like, I understand, obviously, a camera caught this moment because we all have cameras, but this was not part of a TV production. This was not part of an AEW show. This was, at least in theory, in kayfabe, so to speak, a moment that was not caught. It was, so should kayfabe, heels and faces, should those moments, like, should those sides hold true to character on house shows, or does this kind of stuff not bother you at all?
In a house show, yeah, that's okay.
Like, I would love to know where people stood on the curtain call.
You know where people stood on the curtain call.
They were upset.
No, everybody thought it was the coolest ish ever.
We were shocked is what happened, Tim.
Like, oh my God, Sean and Diesel and Razor and Hunter are all holding hands in the middle of the ring.
Right.
They're good guys and bad guys. What's going on? This is awesome. But five people from Australia decide to do the Australian line dance in Australia the one time a year they're in Australia, and everybody's like, kayfabe's dead. But meanwhile, WWE is working on season 3 of Unreal, where they tell you, where they show you dry erase boards of pay-per-view lineups that hadn't happened yet.
You ain't lying.
Like, what are we doing? Like, let them have fun. Let them eat cake. It's fun.
Now, for the record, I don't know where Charlie stands on WWE Unreal. I would tend to think, and I'm sure will hear this and text me one way or the other if I'm right or wrong. I would tend to believe he leans on the side of not liking it because it pulls up the curtain. Like, and yes. Some and those
but
things.
Is there not a difference between pulling up the curtain backstage and doing this in the ring on your stage, where heels and faces just wrestled each other?
Fair.
There has to be a difference between that. Like, backstage is backstage, and people hated the backstage. People like Taker because that's where he could not be the Undertaker. And obviously, kayfabe is wildly different than it was. Then everybody knows this is scripted drama performed by athletic people. Like, we're not surprising anybody with that. But the ring is the ring.
Yes.
Right? Like, there has to be somewhere where we draw a line. I'm not opposed to them having fun. I'm not opposed to them doing that. I don't know. Maybe do it on the fucking... I don't know. There's a bit of it that's like, we just saw face versus heel in wrestling matches, even though it's a house show, and I believed that they were heels and they were faces wrestling at that moment. So to ask me to stop believing that for a dancey gimmick kind of seems silly to me. And I get it's their, like, This is all the Australian folks. Is that what they're doing, right? This is what
Yeah.
is that who was in the ring here?
I think that's the deal. So
I don't know.
my only like devil's advocate to that is this was only seen because we all have cameras in our pockets. The WWE is actively promoting and running trailers for Unreal during Raw, NXT, SmackDown, premium live events, and Saturday night's main event. So even if you are trying to actively avoid, like I'm not watching WWE Unreal. For the record, I've only watched the first season. I haven't even started season 2 yet. But if you're trying to actively avoid that and you just watch WWE's programming, they are promoting the show that pulls up the curtain. So like WWE's not really hiding what's behind the curtain if they're showing you 5-minute clips of the show where they're talking about how the sausage is made. So like you can't fully avoid seeing that from the WWE. Mark, I believe you had your hand up.
I forget what I was going to say.
Well, that happens.
I mean,
I was going to ask Tim when he was complaining and used that voice. It didn't have an Australian accent. And I was upset
Okay,
because I reckon it would have been a little different.
that is fair.
I remember the time Smokey pulled the curtain up in the fitting room there at Nichols, and he was embarrassed. He saw Mrs. Krasinski in her slip.
what the fuck is wrong with you?
Devin,
Mrs. Krasinski.
I don't.
Kayfabe is not what it used to be, and it was all Australian wrestlers doing it. So Devin has no problem with it.
I don't have a
Let
problem.
him have
with
fun,
either.
right,
It's a
Devin?
cool moment,
We're in
man. Like,
Australia, laying down under.
you get to
Right, mate?
I'm seeing. Okay, keep talking. Fuck
Good day. Grab a Guinness.
Is he doing the thing where he can't hear you now,
He
right?
probably is.
Mark, can you hear
Tim
us?
left.
I can hear you, Jimmy. I can't hear Smoke.
Oh,
Where the
I'm
hell's
not
Tim?
playing this game.
No,
Not-
that's
no.
bullshit because every other time it's you couldn't hear me, but you could hear Smoke.
Yep, I can hear. I
Oh
can't
no,
hear
no,
Smoke
Tim's
now. I can
back.
hear
Tim's
you.
back, so you can be able to hear me
There's
now.
Tim.
Now you can hear everybody because Tim's back.
Tim, can you hear me?
No.
Did
Now,
Tim
Mark,
say,
can you still hear me?
He said,
I can
"Did
hear
Tim
you,
say something?"
but I can't
You're
hear Smokey
unbelievable.
or Tim.
Oh my god, I'm kicking him out again.
I can't stand this.
I
I don't
can't.
have a problem with it. You're at the house show, or you're at fucking Dynamite, or you're at All In, and they want to run out. I mean, again, it's their show, so it doesn't really matter. Everybody knows this is all staged, and this person doesn't legitimately hate this person, and when they wrestle, they don't actually hate each other. We saw a great main event just last night with Kenny Omega's and Swerve Strickland. They don't actually hate each other. They put on a great match. Again, choreographed. We knew the outcome going into it. It was on a whiteboard somewhere. So it's not a huge deal. So to even make a deal out of it, it sucks that we're even talking about it because it's making a deal because it really should have been, oh, cool. We're fans. We're seeing this really cool moment exclusively for us. No different than that curtain call. Really should have been a cool moment for those in attendance for the curtain call that watched that match live.
So would it be quote unquote better if, say, like Kyle Fletcher wasn't in the ring because he's the heel, right? Like he's the heel out
There's
of that.
2 heels and 2 faces and a dude who doesn't even work for the company.
So would it be
The
better
dude
if
doesn't
the
work for the
heels were
company.
out of the ring, like, and it was just the faces?
No, because they're all Australian.
Well, I know. I'm asking the general, like, for those that don't like this.
So here's, if you need to find a way to logic your brain around it, here's how you do it. There were 5 people in the ring. There's Tony Storm, Harley Cameron, Mark Davis, Kyle Fletcher, and New Japan Pro Wrestling star Robbie Eagles. Okay. A dude who is not from here. You have a babyface women's wrestler and a babyface women's wrestler, a heel male wrestler and a heel male wrestler in the same stable. They're both in the Don Callis family.
Hey,
Oh, see, that's why Jim hates it.
And
Right.
Robbie Eagles.
for the
is
record, I
not-
don't mind the dancing. I hate Don.
Robbie
Callis.
Eagles doesn't even go here. So even then, the kayfabe is still split or is still intact because no one from the Don Callis family is attacking or there's no women on the Don Callis family. So what does it matter? Because no one's going to go after the women's tag titles or go after Toni Storm.
See, I hear you saying the Don Callis family is sexist, and I don't think we should take this conversation in that direction.
I'm saying that Don Callis has not branched out into female talent yet.
Oh.
He just has an assortment of boys in his collection.
Gotcha.
Mark, do you like the boys?
He's bullshit. He's so full.
Now he's pretending he's angry.
He's so full.
Angry. I am not angry. I like the boys.
Oh my
Hi,
God.
boys.
No pasta.
Hi, boys.
Devin says he has not watched WWE in real. Probably never going to see.
Don't
Probably
pull the
never gonna
curtain
see
up.
clips of it on social media, but that's about it. Okay.
Imagine if Devin was in the dressing room at Nichols
My God.
and a young child pulled the curtain up on him. That child would be scarred.
Jesus, Mark, you gotta. I don't know what this gimmick is, but you have to get off.
This is a wild gimmick.
Big Mac's a fan. Dance Aussies Dance, and yeah, social media killed kayfabe, among other things. But yes, absolutely.
Oh, sure.
The minute we start talking and there's pictures everywhere and all of that, it helps ruin the magic.
I mean, did social media actually kill kayfabe, or did just common sense kill kayfabe?
I think it evolved.
Like growing up, Papa Shango legitimately cursed the Ultimate Warrior. If that happened today and kayfabe and social media didn't exist, I you know what I mean? I'm smarter
As a
now. I'm not a
40-year-old man,
child.
you know better.
Right, you just know better. Like eventually,
We were kids.
you just common sense up to it out of the kid range of
Right, like-
watching professional wrestling.
I remember.
You have any bit of fucking sense about you, you're like, obviously they're not just slugging each other as hard as they fucking can in the ring, back and forth. I mean, obviously they're not. So kayfabe didn't die with social media; it just died with common sense.
Well, right. Like I remember it. I remember a point when like my uncle, like my cousin and I were watching wrestling, and my uncle said like, you know, this is so dumb and fake now. It was real like back in the day when it was like, you know, Andre and Big John Studd. Like no, it was still just as fake. It was just different because you were younger and he was
younger and believed the bullshit.
Right. It's always been a show. It's
you
been
ever put your brother in the Boston Crab and actually like torque? Yeah, it's clearly fucking.
I thought
staged.
I broke my cousin, that same cousin, because I put him in the sharpshooter.
The old sharpshooter.
I went there to get some discount iced tea yesterday.
Oh yeah, it's a great place to shop. But like I have always been much heavier than my cousin and full on sharpshooter and sat at my ass back on my cousin and thought I killed him.
Yeah.
Because it's real to me, damn it.
Yeah, that should have been the moment. Jim's like, oh,
wait, maybe
they're not
these
actually
guys
doing
aren't
that.
actually hurting them each other.
It's
still real to me, damn it.
To triple down on what Ryan said, common sense kills kayfabe. The internet sped up the process.
Yeah.
And then social media put it in the dirt.
Yeah. They shot the last shot.
Yeah, like it's done. They put it down.
Yeah.
Sure did.
21 gun salute.
He sleeps.
He sleeps. Big Mac, they made a song to describe kayfabe. It's called Video Killed the Radio Star. That's a great way to describe it.
Yeah.
But Dance Aussies Dance. You know, ain't gonna bother me at all. You have fun.
Hey.
In fact, like I
doing?
feel like I almost would
What are you
rather
doing?
go to a house show than a TV show at this point.
That's where the fun is.
Because like a TV show seems like a long, exhausting, boring night, and a house show seems like fun. I would go to a house show.
You seem like fun.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. You're really nice. Anything else, boys, to add before?
Who, me?
No, well,
hanging around.